All right, for years now, it seems like the war on Christmas has only been getting worse. First, it was the mangers, then it was the trees, and then the word itself. But now a school in Illinois narrowly escaped having to ban the entire holiday. Last night, the school board in Oak Lawn held an emergency meeting with parents over rumors that children in the district would celebrate winter festivals instead of Christmas and a fall festival instead of Halloween. It reportedly all started when a Muslim parent asked for Jell-O to be taken off the school menu and for her children to be separated from others during the Ramadan fast. That was okay with the school board, but somehow or another it morphed into equal celebration of all the holidays and has resulted in some pretty outraged parents.
It's wrong. You're in America. I'm sorry.
To try and take our culture and wipe it from the face of the earth is absolutely wrong.
So where does practical religious accommodation end and catering to political correctness begin? Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, he is from the American Islamic Forum for Democracy. And Ahmed Rehab, he is the executive director of the Council on American Islamic Relations in Chicago. Let me start with you, Ahmed. You said, and I want to get this quote right here, you said that some of the locals don't come across as incredibly educated. There's Budweiser anger there. What do you mean by that?
I mean, it is not the type of America that we are aspiring to have. It is not the pluralistic, inclusive, educated America that we try to teach our children to embrace. They are trying to exclude Muslims from celebrating their festivities. No Muslim involved in this ruckus at any point wanted to remove Christmas or Hanukkah or even Halloween from the school festivities. All they wanted to do was to bring in Ramadan. And some of the parents, who were essentially racist, felt that this threatened their very being and decided to take the decorations down. And couldn't tolerate that.
It's cool to throw around the racist word, but let's try to keep this a civilized discussion here, because there are a lot of people that are a little upset, and it's not just at Muslims. It's all of the religions are upset at each other for trying to trample on the others. And I have no problem. If you want to be separated because of a fast for Ramadan and you want your children to be removed, that's fine. But what about the Jell-O thing? I mean, nobody can have Jell-O because your children can't have Jell-O?
Christians are welcome to have pork fortified Jell-O if they want. Muslims don't have to have that. Jews don't have to have that. So you can offer different. They don't have to have the Jell-O. Well, exactly. So, but you need to offer a different type of Jell-O that doesn't have gelatin, pork gelatin in it, and give that option to the Muslim and Jewish students.
All right, Zuhdi. The mom just wanted to hang decorations for Ramadan. That's how it all started. She just wanted to hang decorations for Ramadan. What's wrong with that?
Well, I think educating people about Ramadan, I'm fasting. I always answer the question about why am I not drinking water, why am I not eating. I think education is important, but decorations and trying to impose sort of a celebratory phenomena, I think crosses the line of church and state. Not to mention that in Muslim societies, we certainly celebrate the end of Ramadan, but during Ramadan, actually, I think what's happening here is you have Muslims who are demanding to be American rather than Muslims that happen to be American. And, it's interesting that they seem to find little battles to impose their political stances and balkanization of Muslim identity. And I really think it's not the way to approach our current situation when so many Americans are fearing so many things about transnational Islamism.
Would you like to respond to that, Ahmad?
Yeah, there is absolutely no imposition of anyone's culture here. I think Mr. Zuhdi Jasser is being rather hypocritical when he says that it's okay to have Christmas in a 50-50 school. 50% of the population in that school are Muslim, 50% are other things, including Christian. And
Ahmed,
if you can't tell half the children... You can't tell half the children that you can celebrate Christmas and turn around and tell to the other half of the kids, listen, you're somehow second-class citizens. Your festivities are not to be celebrated.
So you would like to see America turn into a competition of holidays from the holidays for Buddhism and Sikh and Hindu, and should we have all of a sudden every other week have celebrations ornamenting elementary schools?
I will not even call that a leap of faith. That is a leap of folly. Nobody's making that giant leap.
There is one holiday in this country that's religious-based, and it's Christmas.
Muslim students.
There is one holiday.
We're not asking for malls. Listen, we're not asking for malls to start celebrating Ramadan. We're not asking for schools where there are a couple of Muslims to have anything beyond an educational
if you happen to go up in where there's 50%, I'm just making this up, 50% Wiccan, and it was all Muslim before that, but there's 50% Wiccan. You cool with doing the pagan stuff in the school?
Well, I think it's a preposterous comparison.
No, sir.
Well, listen.
Yeah, 50 years ago, it would have been ridiculous to say. It would have been ridiculous, sir, to say 50 years ago to say that about America being
religion
Okay.
You can be as
so in other
words,
you're saying that Wiccans. Are you saying, sir, that Wiccan is not a religion? Are you saying that Wiccans are not a legitimate religion?
It is to some people, but it's not comparable to Christianity, Islam, or Judaism, or any of the other large faiths in this country.
Zuhdi, thank you very much. Ahmed, as always, thank you.